Have you ever wondered why we call it Thailand today, when for centuries it was known to the world as Siam? From the bustling streets of Bangkok to the serene temples of Chiang Mai, Thailand is a country we all know and love. But what's in a name? As it turns out, a whole lot of history, politics, and a powerful story of a nation forging its identity. Let's journey back in time to uncover the real reason Siam became Thailand. For centuries, the region we now call Thailand was a mosaic of powerful kingdoms. The Sukhothai, Ayutthaya, and later the Rattanakosin kingdom, all flourished under the name Siam. This was a land of immense wealth, cultural richness, and a distinct identity. The name Siam itself is a bit of a mystery, likely an exonym given by outsiders, perhaps from Sanskrit, Pali, or even Chinese. But for the people living there, they simply belonged to their kingdom, their city, their community. The concept of a single, unified nation-state under one name hadn't fully formed yet. Siam was a powerful entity, famous for its sophisticated court, its magnificent art, and for being the only nation in Southeast Asia to successfully resist European colonization. It was a kingdom proud of its history and traditions. But as the 19th century gave way to the 20th, the world was changing, and Siam knew it had to change with it. The first seeds of this monumental shift were planted during the reign of King Vajirabhadra, also known as Rama VI, who ruled from 1910 to 1925. Educated in Britain, King Vajirabhadra was deeply influenced by Western ideas of the nation-state. He saw how nationalism was a powerful unifying force in Europe, and believed Siam needed a similar kind of glue to hold it together in the modern era. He introduced the concept of Chat Sasana, Pra Mahakasat, which means nation, religion, king. This became the cornerstone of Thai identity. He encouraged his people to think of themselves not just as subjects of a king, but as citizens of a Thai nation. He promoted the Thai language, standardized education, and fostered a sense of shared destiny. He was laying the groundwork for a new kind of national consciousness, one that was distinctly Thai. Then came the turning point, the Siamese Revolution of 1932. It was a bloodless coup, but its impact was seismic. A group of military officers and civil servants, known as the People's Party, ended centuries of absolute monarchy and established a constitutional monarchy, similar to what the king himself had studied in Britain. This event wasn't just a political reshuffle. It was a fundamental change in the country's power structure. It opened the door for a new generation of leaders with a very different vision for the country's future. The old Siam, a kingdom centered on the divine right of the monarch, was gone. In its place, a new political landscape was emerging, one where military and political figures would play a dominant role. Out of this new political landscape rose a powerful and ambitious figure, Plaek Phibun, who would later be known simply as Phibun. A key player in the 1932 revolution, Phibun became prime minister in 1938 and was a fervent nationalist and modernizer. He admired the nation-building projects he saw in Europe and wanted to create a strong, modern, and unified state. Phibun's government launched a series of cultural mandates, known as the Rathanium, or state customs, aimed at westernizing the country and forging a single, homogeneous national identity. These mandates dictated everything from how people should dress, goodbye traditional attire, hello Western-style hats and skirts, to how they should greet each other. The goal was to erase regional differences and create a unified Thai populace, ready to take its place on the modern world stage. And this brings us to the main event. On June 24, 1939, Prime Minister Phibun officially changed the country's name from Siam to Thailand. The timing was deliberate, marking the anniversary of the 1932 revolution. So why Thailand? The reason was deeply symbolic and ideological. Firstly, the name Siam, as we mentioned, was likely an external name. Phibun wanted a name that came from the people themselves, the dominant ethnic group in the country referred to themselves as Thai. So, changing the name was a way to put the Thai people at the center of the national identity. Secondly, and perhaps most importantly, is the meaning of the word Thai. In the Thai language, Thai means free. Therefore, Thailand translates to land of the free. This was a powerful statement. It celebrated the nation's unique history of never being colonized and reinforced the idea of a free, dependent, and sovereign people. It was a break from the feudal past associated with Siam and a bold declaration of a new, modern, and free national identity for all its citizens. But the story doesn't quite end there. The road to a new identity is rarely a straight one. After World War II, with Phibin's pro-Japanese government out of power, a new administration came in. In 1946, they decided to change the name back to Siam. The argument was that Thailand was too nationalistic, too closely associated with Phibin's regime, and excluded the country's significant ethnic minorities, like the Chinese Malay and various hill tribes. The name Siam, they argued, was more inclusive and less politically charged. However, this return to the old name was short-lived. In 1948, Phibin returned to power in another coup, and just 1 year later, in 1949, he changed the name back to Thailand once and for all, and it has remained Thailand ever since. This back and forth shows just how contentious and important the name was, representing competing visions for the nation's soul. So, the change from Siam to Thailand was far more than just a new label on a map. It was the culmination of decades of social, political, and cultural transformation. It symbolized the country's journey from an ancient kingdom to a modern nation-state. It reflected a desire to unify a diverse population under a single banner, to assert its independence on the world stage, and to embrace a future as the land of the free. Today, the name Thailand is a source of immense national pride, a constant reminder of the country's unique history, its resilience, and the enduring spirit of its people. The next time you hear the name Thailand, you'll know it's not just a name, it's a declaration. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Thai history. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from around the world. See you in the next video.